Hi everybody, back again, Phil from Hybrid Me, or V8 Burble, my online golf username. Doing the next video, I'm doing them kind of methodically. I want to get back to kind of tweaking, and obviously I know you do, tweaking things to try and get spin axis more consistent. But I did promise to do another video first, which is driver and 3-wood. When I played E6 Connect, a couple of strange things happened where I was hitting 3-wood off the deck and it was bouncing into the ground. And to cut to the chase, to save people going through it all, it seems to be that with the standard setup I've got, tripod standing on the same height surface as the mat, I seem to be getting launch angles of typically between 1.5 to maybe even 3 or 3.5 degrees lower than the GC2 is reading. And that's obviously meaning that when I'm hitting a low launch 3-wood, which I do quite often, I'm getting very low carry numbers because it's not getting off the ground much, and in some cases it isn't really getting off the ground at all. But we will get on and show this. But firstly, thank you for everyone that has watched the videos and given me so many great comments on YouTube. You know, I can't say all my testing is perfect, I do the best I can. And I just was messaging someone earlier today, a mate of mine, Craig, shout out to Craig, and he said, oh, there are some people talking about it on WRX forum. So I logged in and I just want to share some of the joy I had reading some of the comments. I like this one. I appreciate the videos this guy's putting out, but his swing is just painful to watch. He has said he's been judgmental. And I like that, in fairness to whoever XT1 is, the fact he said who cares is a sweet setup and giving us great info. Thanks for defending my honour. This one's the best though. Do you think that guy even plays golf? That little no-turn armsy flip at the ball looks to me like something that would only work off a mat. If you mean define play golf, if you mean play golf as in go out dressed in funny gear, spend a few hours out walking and doing something and then coming back really angry, then yes, I do play a little bit of golf. But as I said on videos, I've shot 260s in the simulator, so I'm not that bad indoors. Outdoors, I can't break 80, so no, I'm not a great golfer and I don't have a great golf swing. Anyhow, keep the comments coming. That filled me with great joy. Did make me laugh. Without further ado, let's just get straight on and get testing. So again, I'm in the Garmin Golf driving range app. I've aligned the 2 units as best I can. And I will start by hitting the driver, which I'm hitting terribly at the moment. It is probably one of those things that, oh, where's my camera at the back? Got a weird camera. Popped up over here on the side, so I was playing table tennis earlier. Hello. Will it extend to the chair? Again, this camera isn't in any way particularly lined up. There you go, you can see me now. Okay, let's hit driver. That wasn't a bad strike for me. I haven't lined up the numbers like I did before because you may have noticed in the wedge video the numbers disappeared. It's to do with the client I'm using, the Show Golf client, and how I was formatting things. So I've decided just to put the raw output of everything and compare it separately. So carry distance, you'll see massive difference, 258 on GC2, 227 on the R10, and that's pretty much all down to the launch angle. 6.6 is the R10 as opposed to 10.6 on GC2. Other things, launch direction, 0.2 right, 0.7 left, could be a minor alignment thing there. Just to be clear, it is fully extended, the R10 on the tripod. I've used a spirit level to check that it's absolutely level. Can't really do much more than that. Backspin, 2,600 on R10, just under 2,000 GC2. Side spin, a little bit of fade versus on the R10, a little bit of draw on the GC2. You're familiar with that one. Club speed, 104, 104. Smash factor, close. Angle of attack, which I shouldn't be down, but anyhow, 4.3 down on the R10, 3.5 down on HMT. Club path, minus 1.1. Let me just check. That is out to in, and 1.5 out to in on the R10. So not bad numbers, other than on this occasion launch angle and the fact, you know, again we've got that slight discrepancy between one unit saying draw. Okay, not as good a strike. What we got? 244 carry. Again, remember carry's not measured. I'm just saying it because it is kind of important if you're going to be playing courses and using it for sim. Versus 228. So again, about 20 yards, 16, 18 yards down, 16. Ball speed's not far off. Launch angle, again, 9, 2 and a bit degrees difference. Launch direction, 1.3, 1.4. Left, similar. Backspin, similar. Side spin, this time I did hit a fade on both. 411, 321. Club path, 3.6 out to in on R10, 0.6 out to in, and angle of attack was a little bit steeper on HMT. Let me try an in to out for this one. Didn't manage it. As I say, drive is not going to be not my strong point at the moment. 240, closer carries this time. I'm going to guess the launch angle's not that far different. So 1.7 difference in launch angle. Launch direction, 0.4 difference. Backspin, 250. Side spin. This time the R10 is saying 42 of draw. GC2 is actually saying 330 of fade, but who knows? Again, pretty average stuff. 22 difference in carry. Ball speed not far off, 1 difference. Launch angle, 2 degrees lower on R10. Launch direction, 0.1 difference. Backspin, big difference there. 1100s difference. Side spin, 515 fade on the R10, 29 draw on the GC2. Let me get some 3-woods off the deck. I never tee up a 3-wood. I could, but I'm just going to get them off the deck. That's how I play. Not a bad strike for the first one. Not one of my best, but not one of the worst. So, only 7 yards difference on carry, not bad. Ball speed, 1 difference. Launch angle, much closer, only 0.5 difference. Launch direction, GC2 saying it was 1 degree further left. Backspin within 1. That's the closest I've seen them, I think, on backspin. Side spin, very close. 59 right, 54 right. So really close on that one. Club speed, 3 miles an hour difference. Smash factor, works calculation of 2. Angle of attack, 6.7 down on hacking versus 7.4 down. Club path, 0.1, so practically straight on HMT, and it's saying it was 1.7 out to him, but really close ball numbers there. That's good to see. That felt a nicer strike. A little bit blocky and right. Funny enough, I am actually fading everything today. I don't know if it's tired or I've been swinging terribly. 206 versus 227, so 21 yards difference on carry. Again, a calculated, not measured. Ball speed, really close. Launch angle, that's the difference there. 3.2 degrees difference. Launch direction, very similar, 0.1. Backspin, 800 difference. The R10 reading it lower. Side spin, 321 of fade and on the R10, and 512 of fade on the GC2. All right, let me try and actually hit a draw. I don't want me to do. There we go. Huge difference. Carry, so 33 yards difference. Ball speeds are similar, but launch angle, it was saying 2.9 on the R10 and 4.6 on the GC2. So it was low, but it was actually a decent strike. Backspin, 2-3 on R10, 3-1 on the GC2. Side spin, 113 of draw on the R10 and 660 of draw on the GC2. Angle of attack, down 6.8, down 6.2, very close. Club path, 1.5 into out, I think it is. I just wanted to make sure I don't use HMT enough to 1.5 into out on the GC2, which it felt, and I tried to do, and it's showing 1.9 into out on the R10. So some good numbers there. I'm just picking up the single ball each time now, rather than going into the group of them, just in case for any reason having the balls in sight was causing an issue. That's a hacky one. That's a horrible strike. So let's see how that one shows up. Not nice. 209, 193. 137.9, 137. Launch angle, almost 4 degrees difference. Launch direction, yep, I pulled it well left. Backspin, 4,200 on the GC2. Wasn't a good strike. 3,300 on the R10. Side spin, 58 right fade on the GC2, and actually showing side spin of 1,000 left hooky on the R10. And the path, club path, 4.4 into out on the R10 and 0.7 out to in on the GC2. So on the HMT, bit of an odd one. But we can immediately see where the different carries and why on when I played E6 Connect, some of mine went straight into the ground. Here's another example of it. Again, launch angle was 7 degrees on the GC2. It was 4.1 on the R10. Big difference. I'll just hit a few more, then you can look at the data. You don't need me to do that. I'm trying to hit a swinging one. That was terrible. Oh, I wish I'd done this weeks back when I was playing really good golf. Bit of a pull hook. Again, a bit closer launch angles there. Just checking it. Oh, that wasn't nice. Anyhow, that is that. Oh, this is like some of the worst golf. Obviously, I can't say I'm rusty now because I've been swinging the club a lot. I'm just not doing anything good. I don't have my hybrid anymore. I packed it up and put it into storage, unfortunately. So, what I'm going to do, just an experiment, is tilt the R10 forwards. I'm not going to touch the front feet. Just going to very carefully put a bit of golf scorecard, fold it 1, 2, 3 times underneath the back of it. So it's probably probably what, 7, 8 mil off the level surface at the back. So it is now tilting more upright. I'm curious if that will make a difference to the launch angle. .5 versus 9, so doesn't appear to. I'm not entirely sure how the radars work as opposed to camera system. There's a low one. There's a low one, it like right into the screen. So that was a 0.8 launch angle, and it obviously wasn't even picked up by the R10, which gathered some of the other data but didn't manage to catch the launch. I think I used to be able to do up to 252 carries my best. I'm not getting anywhere with it. What was that? 5.9. So that didn't seem to have done anything. Drop it back down. Oh, I don't know why I'm still hitting these. I'm not really hitting any of them, am I? This is diabolical golf. Yeah, so the swing is terrible. You're absolutely right. It's not normally this bad. But as it is, it's it's not pretty. Numbers have got a bit garbaged up there, but launch angle 4.1. Don't even know which one it read. Hopefully that's useful to somebody. I think the next exercise is I need to get my butt down to a range. There isn't anyone really close to me, but if I take the GC2, I've never done it, take the GC2 HMT, and take the R10 to a range and hit shots where I can absolutely see the ball flight and validate it. How I'm going to video it, I'll just see if I can borrow somebody for a little while to film it. Let's just go back to a couple of 7-irons. There we go, that's nice. How come I can do that but I can't hit my 3-wood? Oh well, launch directions. I'm curious how 800 fade on the R10, 300 draw on the GC2. Very frustrating. That wasn't so good. Okay, I'm waffling, I'm going on. I will try and do some more. You know what, while I'm here, let me do another test. Let me aim it. Somebody said, why don't I aim it deliberately left? So it's about, I'd say that's about 3 degrees left. So it is going to be showing the shots as launching right. Because it's now pointing this way to the left of me, or behind me as I'm stood here. So that was a chunky hook. I just want to see side spin, 600 left, 700 left. So yeah, they're correlating. But obviously the launch direction, the R10 is saying it was straight, whereas the GC2 is saying it was 1.6 left. There's one that's been hit right. Funny enough, they're not that far off, 2.3 and 3. Right, let me turn it even more. Thought it would have been more off than that. Oh, this video is going on longer than it needs to. Nice strike. 0.5 left and 700 of draw. 3.2 right, that makes sense. And 100 of draw, which was like hardly any at all. And the club path, 4.2 in 2 out. And club path, swing path 1.9 in 2 out on HMT. Oh, there's thin one. 500 fade, 578 fade, really similar. Club path 1.9 out to in. Club path on GC2. 3.3 into out. I mean, that's a solid strike. Let me point it well to the right. And I can tell it's well to the right because I've got laminate floorboards with lines going from back to front, so everything's aligned that way. So it's just people that are saying, I need to make sure the alignment's good. Chunky and left. So now it's saying it's 7.4 left on R10, and it was in fact 1.4 left, and it had 700 of draw. That's saying 456 of draw. Club path is just, if anyone wants to analyse the data, work out what it would be doing. Path is showing as 3.4 out to in, and the path is showing as 1 into out on HMT. Last shot. Oh, no point. Data's up there. At this point, yeah, let me know. People, let me know what you want me to do. I know people will want me to go to the range and do all that, and I'll try my best. It's still holidays and commitments, but I should be able to do that. Yeah, what do people want to see? Please add comments. Slack off my golf swing, whatever you wish. It's funny. Goodbye.